get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
College football heads. It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video, and we're gonna make this a little two-parter because we're gonna get into the placement and accuracy part. But y'all know, man, it's been a madhouse since this game came out, man. I'm talking about I'm constantly, I'm answering questions. It's my time. It's my time of year. I don't complain about it, man. If people are asking questions, that means business is good, and let me tell you, business is great right about now. All right, but yeah, first the question I was asked it's about one of my new clients, and it's the question was framed in how, basically, let me paraphrase, how from year to year do you know that these mechanics will work from one game to the next? And I'm like, bro, I've been doing this like. A lot of these mechanics, y'all have to realize, a lot of this stuff that I put on here, man, this stuff is over 20 years old. Yeah. So trust me, from year to year, it's certain basic stuff in the things that I teach, especially in the college football guide. We're going to cover running mechanics, passing mechanics, catching mechanics, defensive mechanics, how to get pressure. I mean, just like, it's a whole gamut. And so I wish I could, like I said, I wish everybody had the mechanics Bible, because they would know exactly what it is that they're getting themselves into with this. It's it's reading, it's videos, it's charts, it's a lot of stuff. And so, it's just a lot of stuff, man. I can't even, it'd take all day for me to sit here and explain it. But all right, let's get into the placement and accuracy part. Now, how all this stuff goes hand in hand is the fact that, I'll say this forever, I'm not saying that placement okay, you should just skip out on placement and accuracy and go to revamp passing. What I'm saying is you have to do what works best for you. Now, for guys who are in the beginning phases of learning the mechanics, placement and accuracy is probably the best thing because of all of the visual effects that you get from it, in terms of seeing that big gray spot on the ground, which is the catch radius, the white circle, which is the cursor, and the reticle and all that stuff. And so the problem is you can get caught up into watching all the meters, and you can lose sight of the natural football responses and your instincts and just how you react to things, because you're looking for a header, or you're looking for something that tells you to do the next thing. And so again, those visual effects, such as the catch radius and all that other stuff, they are really good, because once you get the mechanics down, then, to be honest with you, I said this yesterday, you can literally use any passing settings that you want. Like, I could go to classic and it would look exactly the same as what I'm doing now, minus the catch radius and all that other stuff. And so the catches you guys saw me doing earlier, there's no catch radius. There's just, it's basically revamped is like classic. There's just that little circle, but there's more, to me, it's more of a natural feel to it. So the thing is, I can use some of the stuff, the revamp stuff, in placement and accuracy, like you saw on that post route where the safety comes down and the ball just sails over his head. That's the thing that I've stressed with the revamp, is the fact that you can now, your touch really comes into play. All right, so when it comes to placement and accuracy, the reason why I don't I don't scream and holler it so much anymore is because y'all never see me. I'm not a freeform passer. I use it, but I don't use it. And so in Madden 24, the way freeform the way I was able to get around it was the fact that if you held the left trigger, and used it as a part of your pocket presence, then a lot of times it would never register as a free-form pass when you threw it if you held the trigger down the whole time. Now, there are varying degrees of holding the trigger. And so when you see the big catch radiuses and you see the circles, when you go back and look at a couple of these clips, when you look at the clips, you will see that little white circle in certain spots within the big gray circle of the catch radius. And so it's just, like I said, these are visual effects that help you understand and guide you to where to go. But once you get the mechanics down, once you understand the stick pressure, once you understand how to apply the stick pressure, you know, in need be in certain situations where you may apply more or less, that's where you begin to develop the muscle memory to be able to play without being on placement and accuracy. The problem, again, I tell you, with placement and accuracy is the fact that the trajectory on it is hard to judge. It's very hard. You're busy trying to get the ball to a visual spot, and that visual spot does not really account for how high the ball should be or how low the ball should be. I'm not saying it can't be done because you're watching me do it, but you know, that's that. All right, so like I said, man, but when it comes to the college football 25 mechanics guide, man, we are going to get into a lot of basically all of the fundamental functions that you need to know, and not just telling you which buttons are which. No, that's crazy. No, I'm going to show you how to do this stuff, or potentially do this stuff that I do, if you follow the steps. Once you're able to get it down and really do it over and over again on a repetitive basis, you will start to see the game slow down. You'll start to see plays being made, and you'll start to take more chances. The reason why I feel like I have the confidence to throw the ball, you know, into single coverage, not necessarily double coverage, into single coverage, is because I'm like, okay, if I throw the ball down the field, this guy's going to have to make a play, because you're not going to be able to rely on the AI to make all the plays for you. Now, trust me when I tell you, the pursuit angles are horrible. Some of the times, this college football game is actually worse than Madden in some cases on 3rd and 4th downs. With some of the conversions look even more crazy on this game than they did in Madden, if that's even imaginable. But again, the key is, I'm not trying to even pump and tell you guys that this is a perfect game. No, what I try to do is offer you guys solutions. Now, that's probably the difference between me and a lot of other content creators, is they're locked into having to be good in the moment, because they're showing you gameplay, so they have to win in order to be an effective content creator. I mean, that's just honesty. Me, I've never sat here once and told y'all I was the best player or anything of that nature. No, but my mechanics are undeniable. I have thousands of reviews on the Coach DC 404 site, if you want to go over there and look, of people whose games I've changed, and like, even especially with the Mechanics Bible, man, the Mechanics Bible was crazy in terms of sales. And so College Football 25 Mechanics Guide is following suit. But the key is that you're gonna learn things like making your defenders react. You're gonna learn how to get your guys to react to certain positions even before you get there, and you won't have to do all that crazy switch stick stuff. Trust me, we're gonna get into the switch stick. There is a lot of secrets in this game that you guys, man, yeah, this route stuff, bro, is deep. Anyway, man, y'all enjoy your Friday, man. It's your boy Coach.